Hello, my name is Darerick Slater, and I'm currently a student at Thiel College taking a course entitled Integrated Instructional Systems. I will be teaching a standards-based lesson in mathematics based on the PA academic standards and integrating technology into my lesson. I hope you enjoy watching this video sample of my teaching. Okay, to start off the lesson, I found this super cool video that's going to tell us a little bit about probability. And probability is what we're going to be learning about today. Are we ready?
It was sunrise at the crossroads, a glorious day to see, when a cowpoke came riding up on a horse. Looked down the road, called 3, stopping to think about someplace else. Probability. It was likely, yes, though it wasn't for sure, that this cowpoke would spin 3. The sun climbed up to high noon. Another cowpoke said, gee, with an outfit like mine, it's certainly clear. It's unlikely.
Now, some words that I want you to specifically think about were these 4 words. Now, these are the 4 words that they talked about in the video. Likely, unlikely, impossible, and certain. Can anybody tell me what they think impossible means when thinking about probability from the video? Duncan?
It cannot happen.
It cannot happen. That is, an impossible situation is one that cannot happen. Like the spinner right here on this board right now, he'll never spin a 3. Going into 3 is impossible. What about certain? Can anybody tell me what they think certain means? Caitlin?
It will happen.
It will happen. No matter what, that's certain. The one guy with all 3 3s on him was only ever going to spin a 3. It was certain that he was going to spin a 3. Likely is something that isn't certain, but it is more of a chance to happen than something that is unlikely. And something that is unlikely is not impossible, but it doesn't have a very high chance of happening. Okay? So I want you guys to remember those words because you're going to need to use them today. So the first part of what we're going to be doing is 3 stations. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to use each station up here. We're going to do it as a class so that way you understand what to do when you're separated. Station 2 in the middle, you're going to have a bag and there's going to be little thingies inside of it. Anybody see the little thingies? The little color cubes, we'll call them color cubes. You'll take them out and you'll count each color and you'll write it down on your paper. And you'll think about, depending on how many are each, which one you might pull out. So in this bag specifically, there are 6 green ones, 3 red ones, and 3 blue ones. So if I were to say, which color am I going to pull out? What do we think is the most likely chance of color that I'll pull out? If there's 6 greens, 3 blues, and 3 reds? Green. So if we look at that. It's almost like we can tell the future. So that's what we're going to practice in that one. Now if there's 6 greens, 3 blues, 3 reds, using one of our words, what are the chances I pull out an orange cube?
Impossible.
Impossible, right? Let's see if you guys are right. It's another green one. You guys are right. Alright, Elliot, so you got 0 green, 1 red, 3 orange, and 5 blues. So what do you think you're going to pull? I see you've made a couple good guesses already. What do you think you're going to pull out this time?
I think I'm going to pull a blue since there are more of those.
Since there's the most blues, let's see what happens. Look at that. So what do you think, what was, using one of the words that we talked about today, what was the probability of drawing blue?
Likely.
Likely. And then it was likely because you already said there's more blues in there than anything else. So if you were to guess green, what are the chances you actually pull a green out?
It would be impossible because there aren't any.
That's good job. Good job, Elliot. Go ahead, keep working.
Okay.
All right. Now that each of you have had a chance to play around with each station, and we're all feeling pretty good about probability. When I walked around, you were all doing a very good job. Now what we're going to do is I have a few more questions that's going to take a look at what we've already done and tell me how you guys are doing with probability. Okay, question number 4. 2 blue marbles, 2 red marbles, 8 green marbles in a bag. predict what color you would pull out of the bag. If you were going to pick one out with your eyes closed, which one do you think you're going to pick out? Based on probability. You guys knew all the answers right away. Look at that, we have 13 answer 3s, and that was green. And that would be, we would pick a green one because there are so many more green ones in here than any other color. That would make the green the most, everybody, likely choice to pick out of the bag. Now yes, we could draw a blue, or we could draw a red because they're in there, but it's much less likely, it's unlikely to draw a red or a blue when you have that many more greens. So, question number 5, was today's lesson awesome? Yes? Oh yeah, totally or super awesome.